Andy Fry, I'm here at TellyCast, How to Make Money in Digital with Cam Mensah from Curve Media. Cam, tell us a bit about yourself and what you do.
Yeah, so I run a consulting agency that helps brands and creators grow on YouTube. I've been working in the YouTube space for about 6 years now, doing that, and across multiple different disciplines. I actually started off as a video editor and then moved into the strategy department. So yeah, I've been doing that for the last 2 years, helping creators and brands grow on YouTube. Having so much fun doing it as well.
Brilliant. And your session, it's all about increasing views and increasing engagement and so on. Tell us a little bit about the message you were trying to get across.
Yeah, so I think the key message is that we often tend to think about the content. We tend to think about the content as the main thing, whereas especially on YouTube, there are components that you need to think about to make your content effective. So my talk was on packaging, and that is a crucial component in understanding what is going to work before you even press record or after you press record. And I think a lot of times it's kind of just considered as an afterthought. It's like we have a great piece of content and now we're just going to slap a thumbnail on it or write a title in 5 seconds. But the truth is, those things that happen in the pre-production process are what's going to elevate that content to do better.
Yeah, I think at first sight it's kind of quite a counterintuitive idea for producers, isn't it? Because when you say this to people, what reaction do you get?
The reaction is people don't even know what packaging is. So when I say packaging, they're like, well, "What is that?"
Yeah.
So breaking it down into title, thumbnail, and thinking about all of the components of the content itself that's on YouTube before you get to the video and it being really nice. That's what I mean by packaging. And sorry, what was the?
Yeah, no, I was just saying it's kind of counterintuitive for a lot of producers. A lot of them, the very first session of the day was John Ireland, this guy, and he was talking about if you're confronted with an idea you don't understand, be open to it and think about it. And I'm just wondering if producers, if they're a bit surprised when they hear about the importance of packaging.
Yeah, I think it's normal to be surprised by it because we all grow up watching TV. I watched The Simpsons growing up, I watched EastEnders growing up, but you didn't think, okay, I'm going to click on a picture of Phil Mitchell before I watch EastEnders. You just go into the program and you're kind of, for lack of a better phrase, programmed into, thinking of when a piece of content is going to come out, like EastEnders. So you're not thinking about, okay, do I need to click on a picture before I watch this video?
I won't get you to go back through the whole session, but give me a couple of thoughts. If you want to make a great thumbnail or a great title, what are the key things you need to do?
Tension. Tension is the key word. So if you're able to create tension, it's what opens the door to curiosity, and that curiosity then leads to the click. So how I think about creating tension is things like, are the title and thumbnail playing off each other? What are the elements in the thumbnail, and are they comprised in a way that are opening that window for tension? So tension is the key thing that I think about always when it comes to packaging. It's just always burned in my mind.
Yeah. You had this really, really bold idea, which I really love, which is that if you have an idea and then you before you get to shooting the video, you need to get that packaging right. And if you can't do the packaging, don't do the idea. That's a really bold thing to think about, isn't it?
It is, yeah. But it's difficult because, broadcasters spend a lot of money on creating great content. But, if no one's going to see it, then what's the point of making that content? Is, you just burned a hole in your pockets, essentially. So those small tweaks that don't cost as much as you producing the content itself is what's going to allow you to unlock the views that you're looking for.
Brilliant. Cam, final question. What are you going to do with the rest of your day? Are you hanging around?
Yeah, going to hang around for a little bit, have a few client meetings, so I'll probably have to rush off and not stay for drinks, but yeah, I'll probably hang around for a little bit.
Brilliant. Good to talk to you.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Cheers.